One of the secrets to exposure for your business lies within supporting Black businesses and entrepreneurs. And that is why the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce is here, to connect Black businesses from the desert to the sea. Let's join hands to empower and sustain our community. By becoming a member of the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, you can grow your business and increase your clientele. With our innovation, we'll generate new businesses and get new customers. And we'll connect new mindsets with businesses from across Southern California to help bridge the wealth gap. Let's connect, build, and grow together. Join us now at blackchamberofcommerce.org.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host, Debra Mcglothurn for MyTueSense. I am a mother, daughter, sister, cousin, auntie, best friend, caring, compassionate, and considerate, a romantic, a creative, and a lover of nature. I have a master's degree in business administration and a bachelor's in science and business, and I have 5 children that will give me degrees that you will never see on the wall. What is my 2 cents? My 2 cents is things that I feel that should be considered and should be shared. It's mostly motivation through exposure. I do talk about sometimes trending topics, but not necessarily on a regular basis, but I will bring them in from time to time. I will share my 2 cents. You can share your 2 cents. And together, hopefully, we can make some sense and make minute changes in our lives and in the lives of those people around us. With that being said, if you would like to share a topic that you would like to get my take on, please enter them into the chat, or you can email me at milenoble. For those on Facebook, that's milenoble@gmail.com. For others, it's on the screen. You can see it, milenoble@gmail.com. And I'll talk about that a little bit more at another time, but Milene Noble is my alter ego. But again, just let me know if there's any topic that you would like for us to discuss. I will give you my 2 cents on it. You can share what you want to think about it. I remember having a conversation. I was talking about children and co-parenting. And then during that, one of my friends reached out to me. She's like, well, can you do a conversation on life after divorce? And I was like, you know what? I can definitely do that. And I just remember how that just stuck out with me, because we experience things and we go through things and we feel like nobody else is experiencing that or going through that. And we feel like we're the only ones. So when I share my 2 cents, I feel like that's one of the reasons that I do that, to let you know that you're not by yourself going through whatever it is you're going through, or let you know that, things happen, and give you other ideas or ways to looking at different things. All right. So the topic for today is birthdays. Celebrate or not celebrate? And we're going to talk about that a little more when we come back from our commercial break.
Business owners are raving about the new talk show, Strictly Business, with host Rich Wallace. Tune in as the top experts in business share their success stories, strategies, guidance, and advice to help you grow your business. With guests from the top companies to your favorite influencers, Strictly Business with host Rich Wallace is the show to watch for all things business. Our conversations are strictly business. We discuss new funding options, new business initiatives, best business practices, all things business explained. We provide you with the tips you need for your business, all in one morning business talk show. Be sure to tune in. Are you a business owner? Do you have a story to share? Are you able to help our audience? Then we want you on Strictly Business with host Rich Wallace. Visit the website at edgetvnetwork.net and select Be a Guest to schedule your appearance today.
And we are back. So again, today we're talking about birthdays. celebrate or not celebrate. So tomorrow is my birthday, and I am turning 63. Yay! Oh, she was right on point with that. Um, so I would like to know how you all normally celebrate your birthday. I'm going to tell you what I plan on doing for my birthday this year, but I just kind of want to talk about that a little bit because it's so different for different people. And, throughout my life, I've had conversations with different people about birthdays and whether they celebrate or not celebrate, and, what they like to do for their birthday and all of that. Um, I remember a couple years ago, I wanted to go horseback riding. It was just something that I just wanted to do. I wanted to go horseback riding, and I was going to make it happen on my birthday. So my daughter and we went horseback riding on my birthday, on the actual day of my birthday. And the crazy part, it was super scary at first because this lady put us on these horses without giving us any kind of instructions. We had never, of course, years and years ago, how they put you on the ponies, little kids, whatever. Not the same thing. She put us on these horses. So there was me and my daughter. There was two other people. There was a couple. They were celebrating their anniversary or something. Neither of us had done this. So she had all four of us on the horses and with no instruction. And she also told me that my horse and my daughter's horse didn't get along. So my horse is leaning toward my daughter's horse. And now we're crazy, scared because we don't know what to do with the horses. She hasn't told us anything other than these horses don't get along. Once we got going, she gave us instructions on how to do it, how to handle it. And we were so super close to the street. So it was really scary for us. But once we got in there, wait, my daughter at one point, she was like, we're never going to do this again, ever going to do this again. But it ended up, we really had a really good time with it. We enjoyed the horses and would go back again. However, some people don't like to celebrate their birthday at all. Now, why is that? Some people, I believe, for religious reasons, don't celebrate birthdays. And that is what it is. That's very self-explanatory. Then you have those people that celebrate their birthday the entire month long. Where are you? What do you celebrate all month long, or do you just celebrate on that day? Do you celebrate for the week or a couple of weeks? Or I remember one year there was a particular one of my girlfriends, I think this is when she was turning 50. And every month she was doing something leading up to her birthday for that year. So it was like, this was going to be something super special. She was celebrating her birthday all year long. She was going on different trips. She was doing excursions. Every month she was doing something for her birthday leading up to her birthday. And her birthday was in December. So she went from January to December doing something super special for her birthday. And then you have people that, like I said, don't celebrate at all. And I'm one of those people. I absolutely love to celebrate birthdays. And I remember when I was a little girl, I was probably, I don't know, 5 years old. Actually, I was probably not even 5. I was probably more like 2 or 3. But I remember jumping up and down on my bed in that morning, screaming, "Today is my birthday." I mean, jumping down like I was on a trampoline. Today is my birthday. I remember, I have a memory of that. I'm about to be 63. 60 years ago. I'm going to just assume that I was around 3. I had to have been about 2 or 3. And that's a vivid memory in my brain about my birthday. So back then I remember, so bad celebrating my birthday. And I also noticed here recently, I've realized recently that some decisions that I make them around my birthday. I put them, whether it's because of my birthday, whether it's because my birthday's coming up and this is the deadline. So here recently, there was like that's the deadline because that's my birthday, but not necessarily had anything to do with my birthday. But I chose that day because, which is tomorrow. So that deadline is coming up tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna tell you guys what that one is, but I remember making a huge decision to, do I want to get into this one? I'm just going to leave that right there. I may come back to that later on. But I noticed that I make decisions around my birthday because of my birthday sometimes. And sometimes it's just because around my birthday. And maybe it's the time that I am reflecting, like maybe most of us do when we're turning a different age. We expect to be at a certain place. We expect to be doing a certain thing. If things aren't working the way we feel like what they should be, then we feel like we may have to make some kind of difference, make some kind of changes, that kind of thing. But I remember when, like I said, I recently realized that I have made some major decisions around my birthday. So I don't celebrate a lot of holidays at all. I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate Easter. Mainly, I like to celebrate Thanksgiving and birthdays. that's that's the gist of it. Not that I won't do stuff for other holidays, but it's not like I'm really going out for anything else. Birthdays are a big deal for me. My birthday, your birthday, his birthday, her birthday. I have 5 kids. They all got birthdays. So for their birthdays, I would always try to do something special. So my 2 oldest kids, their birthdays are 3 years apart, but 2 days apart. So because their birthdays were so close, I would alternate every other year, celebrating their birthdays together or celebrating their birthdays separate. And I remember one year we did this huge backyard camp out. There were church members, friends, family. We were sleeping on the trampoline. We had tents in the backyard, just some of everything. We had people in the house. We had people outside. It was adults. It was kids. It was some of everything. Super, super special. It's like you go all out, and it's like money's no object at that time. It's like we do what we can do, and I would do like, because I'm not one of those people that just gonna spend money like crazy like that. A lot of things I would do myself, but I don't mind spending money for that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, it's my baby's birthday, we're gonna do something, right? And these days, because most of my kids are on the other side of the country, I don't really get a chance to spend time with them and spend, like I used to and like I would love to. But we would also there was something that we do when we were always together. We would go to the restaurant. It's somebody's birthday, we going to the restaurant, we all gonna eat together, right? It's the birthday dinner. Where we going? What time we gonna be there? Blah, blah, blah. And it's a bunch of us. We come in there rolling deep because we come into this birthday party. But one of my kids, her birthday is in the summertime. So I remember how she would get so frustrated because unlike the other kids, when they had their birthday, they can have, bring the cupcakes to school, have their little party in the classroom. So she didn't get the chance to do that because her birthday was in the summer, and she really hated that because of that. But you have to look out and find other ways of doing that. And just be thoughtful and considerate what they would like. Now that I think about it, we probably could have done something for her during school at her classroom. The kids would love to get extra cake, because okay, school is over. Sophia's birthday is going to be in the summer, so we're going to going to celebrate her birthday early. Now I'm thinking about that. So you guys do that for your grandbabies. Or for your kids, because you guys may still be childbearing. I am not. Okay. So we're going to come right back and we're going to talk about gifts and ideas for gifts and how you come up with gifts. We'll be right back.
Good news for the Southern California business community. Now you can add your business to the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce Business Directory complimentary. We have been working tirelessly to build a list of Black-owned enterprises in Southern California. This is an excellent way for you to be a part of an expansive network and find your ideal customers, business partners, and vendors. So don't waste time. Visit blackchamberofcommerce.org today and add your business today.
Okay, and we're back. So we're going to talk about gifts. So a lot of people love getting gifts. Some people are, super gift givers, or they really love to get gifts. When as my kids were growing up, my idea of gifts, and not even just for my kids, but for other people's kids as well, my gifts were books, toys, and information. It was educational, games, books, toys. That's what I would share. Something that they needed, something that they wanted. And that was my idea. It had to be something thoughtful. And even, I feel like the best gifts are the ones that you receive that are just because. I was in the store, I saw this thing, it made me think about you, and I got it. I just, this reminded me of you, so I got it. I think that's the most precious thing that you can do for somebody, to give them a gift just because, whether it's flowers, whether it's just a call, whether it's candy, whether it's tickets to an event or anything, just that you thought enough of them and you acted on that you just gave it for no reason at all other than, I like you, I love you, I care about you. This reminded me of you and I wanted to put a smile on your face. So thoughtful, needs, wants, and something that I think that they would love. That was me as far as how I give my gifts. Now, I always make this comment, and I've said this a lot, and I've said, because I've never really gotten a real massage, I'm always saying, I need a massage. I'm very sports minded, like to stay active, like to be on the go and doing stuff, right? And a lot of times you get sore and achy, whatever, and sometimes just tired, whatever. But it's like I always feel like I needed a massage. Now, I'm really good at giving massages, but normally when I have, friend, family, whatever, attempt to give me a massage, I don't get the same type of massage that I would get, that I would give. And I've never really had a real massage, but I've always said that. So thinking about thoughtful gifts, because someone was listening when I said that, because I say it all the time. So my daughter actually surprised me, and she ordered me a massage for my birthday. I still have never had a real massage. So she ordered a massage for my birthday, which I'm going to go to the day after my birthday, which I'm probably really going to need, because for my birthday, I'll tell you guys later what I plan on doing for my birthday. I might really need that massage. But just understanding that she thought of me, she remembered, what I like, she remembered what I like to do. I think that's, consideration is the best way that you can show someone that you love them, because you're considering them, you're thinking about them, you care about what they say, you remember the things that they say, and that sort of thing. So I think that's just great, and I'm looking absolutely forward to it. Now, I'm a little scared because I've never done this before. I don't know how. I know you got to take your clothes off. Does that mean everything? I don't know. Rich and I were just talking about it. He's like, the first time he did it, he didn't know how to feel about that. And now he gets them all the time. But I'm like, okay, so yeah. So I'm a little anxious about that part of it, that aspect of it, because I've never done it before. But we will see. Over to it. Now, for some people, receiving gifts is their love language. Now, if you don't know about love language, There's an author that wrote this book, The 5 Love Languages. And was it Gary Chapman? 5 Love Languages. And the 5 love languages are quality time, acts of service, gifts, physical touch, and words of affirmation. Now, for me, my main 2 or 3, now I can actually say that everything hits me. Every single one of that. Quality time, acts of service, gifts, physical touch, words of affirmation, they all touch me. My number one love language is quality time. I don't care what it is that we're doing. We're together, we're spending time together. If we're cooking, if we're walking, if we're sitting out in the grass, touching grass, I really appreciate that. I like to spend time getting to know someone, and whatever it is that we're enjoying. We could be fishing. We could be listening to music. We can be just listening to the birds sing. We could be having a cup of coffee. But to me, that's super special because you considered me enough to want to take your time and spend your time with me right now for whatever it is that whatever it is I feel. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about. We can play some games. We can act silly. We can be silly. And sometimes, getting those things off your chest, off your mind, out of the way, it makes a difference for you. And for me, it definitely does. But for me, quality time is absolutely number one. And very close to that is words of affirmation and physical touch. So those 2 things, the quality time. So it's like we're spending time together. Words of affirmation, we're having those conversations. And physical touch, we're touching each other in some kind of way, whether it's just laughing. You know how you touch your friends, you slapping, you giggling, you all over them. Physical touch. So for me, the quality time, the words of affirmation, and the physical touch are my main things. But quality time is for sure the absolute best. Now, as far as gifts, gifts would probably be my last of the 5 as a priority for me, because to me, I'd rather spend time with you doing something, enjoying one another, getting to know, going deep, having that time together than you to go out and try to buy me something. However, gifts can be very good, especially if you're listening to, somebody's needs or wants, or, something that they're working on. They're starting a business and you want it. Or they lost their camera, they need a camera. But I've always been really good about giving people a list of things that I like to make it easy, because most people that don't like gift shopping because they don't know what to buy, they have no idea. I think it's easier for someone to look at your list and say, well, she likes this, 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 and this. I think I can do that. Or I think I can do this. Now, will they do it? Maybe, maybe not. But it kind of puts some of the frustration out of it for people that, don't like shopping, for one thing, and have no clue what to get for someone. But when you have a person that is a gift giver, it's usually easy for them to find something to give to someone else because they pay attention. They're in tune with what's going on with them. They're in tune with what they like, what they don't like, what they need, what they don't need, what would. So what will put a smile on their face. My daughter absolutely knew that I would appreciate the massage, because I'm always saying how I need a massage. So for her to do that, that to me was just amazing. But if you're one of those people who don't, two things, don't like shopping or don't like buying gifts, and like to give gift cards or money. I remember one of my sons, he was like, I want to say he was like 7 or 8. And his dad was not home yet. He had his gifts in the car with him in the truck. So he hadn't made it home from work. And it's my baby's birthday. And we got the house all decorated and we're ready. And we're this, right. Got it going on. But we don't have the baby stuff. We don't have his things. So I gave him his card and I put a $5 bill in the card so he can open something, right? Till daddy got home and we got his stuff. My son hurt my feelings so bad. He opened the card and he looked at the $5 bill and he was like, what's this? It's not a gift. When I tell you, never, ever, 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 ever have I ever put him money in the card to give to him. He was like, this doesn't take any effort. And even back then, it's like, it's like, it's something. But like for me, rather than the $5, take me somewhere, spend some time with me, go get me an ice cream. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. It doesn't have to, it's just effort. It's just time. It's just, having some consideration for somebody. I'm going to take a commercial break right here and I'm going to talk to you guys about what I plan on doing for my birthday. And we'll talk about that.
Are you ready to change your life? Let us help you. At Youth Build Charter School, you can get a high school diploma and kickstart your dream career in no time. We offer high school diploma programs in construction, CNA, military, college, and entrepreneurship. If you are between the age of 16 and 24 and you want to manage your studies with a job, recover your credits, or graduate early, we can help you achieve your dream. Call us at 1-888-395-4408 or visit youthbuildinlandempire.org.
What am I going to do for my birthday? And I thought about it, because every year I told you guys about the horseback riding. Something else that I've been wanting to do is to take a hot air balloon ride. Well, this year I wasn't interested in doing the hot air balloon ride, even though I still haven't done that yet. I still would like to do it. It's still something that's on my to-do list. But this year, because I had things kind of going on in my life and I made a decision for my birthday that I'm doing some things different. I'm moving a little different. I kind of walked away from a situation that I thought would be long-term. What I'm doing is I'm spending time by myself. I'm going to go to the beach and I'm just going to hang out and I'm just going to enjoy the water. There's something that the water does for me. It's like rejuvenates me. And I really, really like being on the water, by the water at night when the water's crashing up against the rocks. I used to go, when I was in Florida, I used to go to the beach 3-4 times a week. And I would absolutely love it at night. Now here where I am, I'm not as close to the water, so I don't get out there as often. Obviously not often enough. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to take me some refreshments. I'm not going to try to do a whole bunch of stuff with it because I want it to just be chill. I may get something to eat before I go down there, still take some refreshments, some drinks, maybe some fruit or whatever with me, hang out, whether I wear my bathing suit or not wear my bathing suit. I actually went shopping for a bathing suit yesterday. I didn't see anything that just really struck me. It was like, yeah, if I don't love it, I don't want to spend money on it. It's like, yeah, no, I don't care that. I have bathing suits and I don't wear them that often, but it's like whenever I go somewhere, they're already in my suitcase. So I'm always seeing them, right? So if I'm going on a trip, I'm going to do anything, and in my bag, there's a suitcase. In my suitcase, there's a bathing suit or two in there. So I don't necessarily need to buy a bathing suit, but I was looking for something. But that's what I'm going to do. So my idea is for me to chill, relax, and do some reflection on my life. Write down some of the goals that I have, look at some of the things that I'd like to do and kind of map them out a little bit. I write poetry. I write my thoughts. I'm writing a story. I'm writing a screenplay. Movie script. And so I plan on spending some time doing that, but just really chill, just really relax, just me, just spending time being comfortable and understanding with myself, with whatever I got going on in life. Enjoy some good food, listen to some music, chilling, watching the water, walking in the water, running on the water, whatever I feel like. I don't know. But that's what I plan on doing. I don't even know which beach that I'm going to, but I plan on being at somebody's beach. But yeah, that's what I want to do. And I expect that I'll spend a lot of day. That's why I was like, the massage would probably be really good. Just being out, running around, doing whatever I'm doing up and down in the sun. I probably could use a massage after that. So that is what I plan on doing. And I don't know what you guys would like to do. Now, I did see Nikisha. She said she really likes thoughtful gifts. And the thoughtful gifts are those things that, make a person feel like you really considered me, like you heard me. It's almost like being seen and being heard when they get a thoughtful gift and something that you may have mentioned or something that you didn't even think about, but they thought, oh, this reminded me of you. I know you like frogs, and I saw this frog picture and it made me think about you, so I got it for you. I really like that. And that's like that's not necessarily a just because it could be for a birthday, it could be for a holiday, it could be for something, but it doesn't have to be for anything. Or just come in, I brought you some, hey, I know you like Chipotle. I brought you some Chipotle, whatever it is. Yolandra, hi. Uniquely, hi. What's happening? April, Philip, Linda, what's happening, guys? But yeah, for me, for someone else's birthday, I just want to do the most. I had a friend who, and I was going to share this. I said that I wrote this poem, and I didn't actually bring my other phone because I'm live on this one, so I can't pull it up. I wanted to share it. I forgot to pull it up. But this poem that I wrote, it's called Just Another Day. And it's basically talking about how this friend of mine, it was his birthday, he was coming up, and someone told him, oh, it's just another day. Like his birthday wasn't important. And so that irritated me for somebody to say that. It had nothing to do with me, but just for somebody to say that, it irritated me. And so I wrote this poem, and maybe I'll share it with you guys next week. I'll make sure that I have it where I can share it with you guys next week. The blah, blah, blah. The name of the poem, like again, it said, it's just another day. So the poem was basically saying, your day is super special. And you know what? I'm not going to even try to tell you guys about the poem right now. Because without the words, it's hard to get the words. And I can probably pull it up. Let me see if I still have my email. Let me see if I can. Ooh, she gave me a minute, but let me see.
Good news for the Southern California business community. Now you can add your business to the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce Business Directory complimentary. We have been working tirelessly to build a list of Black-owned enterprises in Southern California. This is an excellent way for you to be a part of an expansive network and find your ideal customers, business partners, and vendors. So don't waste time. Visit blackchamberofcommerce.org today and add your business today.
Okay, so I just realized that I can open this up so I can actually see this all the way. And I am almost there, so don't go nowhere. You don't need to go to commercial. I'm fine. There it is. Hold on. Okay. So here is the poem. On this day, long ago, I put about 6 O's in there. This earth was blessed with the likes of you. I'm thankful for that blessing. Without it, what would I do? You bring to me the sunshine each and every day. You make me smile and laugh inside. If I let you have your way, your quirky sense of humor, the loving way you are, your sweetness and your tenderness to me make you a star. Not placed up in the heavens, but down here with the little people, magnificent, no less, shining bright, a sparkling twinkle. Perhaps if you were not who you are, one could possibly say that the day that you were born was just another day. So that was a poem. I'm glad I was able to pull that up and share it with you guys because I wanted to share it. And I got some happy birthdays. My family came in on my Facebook Live. Thank you, Barbara, Lynn, and my nephew, my sister, my sisters, and Malachi told me, my nephew. But yeah, so I wrote that poem and I shared it with them, and I share it, whenever I feel like someone feels like their birthday doesn't matter. I believe that their birthday is super special. And so when I'm around, I like to, make a person feel special on their birthday. I'm not so good with the long distance stuff anymore, but yeah, I'll tell you happy birthday. But if we're here in town, I don't care what you want to do. I'm game. But like I said, so what I'm going to do for my birthday this year, I'm going to spend a little me time at the beach, just enjoying my little old self, and just, absorbing the sunshine. I love to have the feeling of the sun on my skin, just absorbing the sun on my skin. So I'll do that, and I'll be watching the waves, and there's something about the roar, the magnificent, the power of being by the ocean that just does something for me. So I'm looking forward to that. I probably should get some sunscreen. Actually, I have some, but I don't really use it that much. Just on my face. I don't use it like all over my body, but that's what I plan on doing. And so this is the end of my show. I appreciate you guys joining in on My 2 Cents, where I can share my 2 cents about whatever it is that I want to talk about. So again, I say, I'll share my 2 cents. You share your 2 cents. And hopefully together we can make some sense and make some minute changes in our lives and in the lives of the people around us. I appreciate you for being here, and I'll see you all next week. Thank you.
One of the secrets to exposure for your business lies within supporting Black businesses and entrepreneurs. And that is why the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce is here, to connect Black businesses from the desert to the sea. Let's join hands to empower and sustain our community. By becoming a member of the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, you can grow your business and increase your clientele. With our innovation, we'll generate new businesses and get new customers. And we'll connect new mindsets with businesses from across Southern California to help bridge the wealth gap. Let's connect, build, and grow together. Join us now at blackchamberofcommerce.org.